Hi! It's been a while since I last made a video on YouTube, and just to summarize everything, it's some mental health problems, okay? I struggle sometimes. But I'm actually doing pretty good now. I'm doing alright, and what better way to come back to Anime Adventures than to do a 10 pull on this banner that I already have Medei on. But you know what? I don't have Albedo or Kiro, so maybe we'll get one of those if I do get a mythic, right? That's a lot of blues. Yeah, that's to be expected. Welcome back. Man, at least that's like some good stuff to feed my Izu that I've recently got. But anyway, Anime Adventures recently got an update to update 17 to 17.5.0, the Port Agency. There's an anime crossover event basically that's happening here where we have a Bungo Stray Dogs inside of Anime Adventures. You can get units like Dazai. I'm going to go off their in-game names because I haven't seen the anime yet or anything, so I'm just going to do that. And then we have Asushi, Izu, Aku, and Chuyo. And then I have only been able to receive 2 of those characters so far. One of them I've actually gone as far as to evolve. And right now this is what we're looking at for my evoed Aku, which is honestly probably one of the better units in the game right now. Same with Izu and Asushi, and pretty much everything from the current event is a new meta in its own right. My old team used to be a bleed-based team where I would be using things like power. Back then, Hanji was really solid. Shigaraki is now a support, but used to be one of my damage dealers. I even had a golden Gyutaro, but with my Gyutaro, I think I never got around to actually evoing him, unfortunately. Like, I have 125,000 takedowns on my Gyutaro, and I just never got around to being able to evo him. But that's okay, because it happened. And then, what else was my go-to characters? Aizen is now a joke, and only really used for his ability, which is super depressing. We have Itachi. I mean, still a solid burn unit, but, I mean, there's better things than Itachi. We have... I remember the April Fool's event being High School DxD, and I got Rias. Usopp is still meta, thankfully. Luffy is meta, thankfully. And actually, I didn't even have Luffy evoed, so I had to go and evo and then re-roll a trait on Luffy. This Luffy single-handedly has been carrying me. And then I also have shiny speed cart. Not that that's impressive or anything, but it's nice that I have it. I'm kind of just talking a whole lot of nonsense here because this update did bring me back. And the reason why this update brought me back is because all of my friends were playing it. One of my friends has actually recently got into it and is new to the game and is pretty much already caught up in every regard, which is awesome. In fact, they're further than me right now in the Infinity Castle, which I've got to honestly catch up and get to room 100. Let me go actually double check how I'm doing on that. Room 30, so we're 30% of the way done, you know? We got a few rooms left to go, but I definitely want to try and at least go for, I don't know, I'll go for Expert. Hopefully I can at least get Expert. Maybe I can go to Master, but I'll be happy with Expert, let alone Master or Grandmaster, but definitely Expert. But then again, shiny unit does sound very nice. And of course, the cool star special unit for completing the Infinity Castle would be nice too. Considering that, I think I had Riley from one of the Infinity Castles. Yeah, here he is. I don't really know much about this character and if it's really that good, but I mean, hey, I have Riley and that's a unit I have now. Also, a Halloween update's coming soon, so I really gotta start getting back on that grind as well anyway, because I don't know if that's going to be an update 18 or something, but usually they have some crazy events, and I know that their summer update was insane. I've been grinding enough portals with this update that I've gotten 2 of the detective shards, which is pretty sick, and so with that, I have 2 more shards left to collect for me to officially say that I can go and get Dazai. Because I want Dazai. I mean, the ability on Dazai is insane. The fact that it nullifies every single passive effect on an enemy is kind of nuts. A cool thing, though, is that with the new characters being the Izu and Aku that I've received so far, my Aku was from the Mythic Pity, and then I believe I got Izu on, like, my 50 pull for, like, the Mythic Pity up here. It was more like 40, 50, somewhere around there. And then I randomly got lucky and got Izu, which was super hype because that means I didn't have to grind even harder to get Izu up. But what can I say, man? I enjoy the grind of Anime Adventures. It's a fun game to me. It's one of the things that I can come back to and I always talk highly about because it's just a fun game overall. I don't know. I don't really have many complaints about this game in general. And what I also managed to do is I managed to pull Medei. And I got Medei evolved, but I kind of need to do more things than just doing the Medei. There's just so much things left for me to do because I need a lot of different grinds going forward. I mean, I haven't even beaten a 50 wave infinite mode on the mountain temple just yet, and I really want to. I know that I have a Meliodas that I pulled recently, and Meliodas is actually still pretty solid for infinite mode, at least in my own calculations, which I am working on my own tier list because I'm sick and tired of looking at tier lists online and trying to get information online and all of them being sucky. So I'm working on my own now. But I can tell you right now that Meliodas looks like a solid unit for infinite mode, and that's kind of what I'm grinding for at the moment, is evoing both Izu and Meliodas. Meliodas, I would have to go to the legend stages for the Fabled Kingdom and grab a bunch of these different resources here. We have the chalices, the wings, I don't know what that is actually, and then the flowers that I have to go and get to get the Evo stuff ready for Meliodas. And then I also have to continue to grind the portals for my Izu. And if we go to my portals tab, we can see that I have an absurd amount of these agency portals. I'm definitely deleting all of the ones that I don't want to do. I'm not sure right now though, but I know that we should probably have a few high tier portals. I saw that we had a tier 8, tier 9, there we go. That's actually a really good tier 9 considering the fact that it's just fast enemies. Ooh, a tier 10 regen enemies. And it's physical buff, that's pretty good. Ultimately though, it just looks like I need to do a big grind on just generally doing all these portals here. I might have to create like a guild in this game and then get you guys in on it too, if you guys are interested, of course. But so for right now, I do have all these portals, of course. And I do have this funny guild ticket right here, but I haven't actually created the guild yet, but I will probably be doing that sometime soon, sometime today probably. But I know for sure that I'm going to try and create a guild and grind this game with you guys in my audience here. There's this guild event NPC, and we need to be able to get in here and deal some damage. But of course, it's going to be hard to catch up to literally any of these guys, but I think that we have what it takes to at least start the grind and get up in there. We probably won't get into the top 50 by any means, but I'm confident that if enough of you guys in my audience are absolute crazy with the grinds and stuff like that, I'm sure we can get up pretty high into the guild contest at some point, but it's hard to really say. Nonetheless, though, we will definitely be creating a guild at some point, and I'll let you guys know in my current Discord server, and then I'll probably create a separate category or text channel or even a brand new Discord server specifically just for guild stuff with this game. But yeah, that's enough of me talking. Oh, I want Lancer really bad, actually. Hold on. We're going to pop this luck potion, and we're going to go ahead and try and pull for Lancer real quick. Why not? I mean, after popping the luck potion, I've gotten a lot of purples, but unfortunately nothing in regards to getting Lancer. Another thing that I could do is I could just save up since I have VIP, and then just keep pulling until I hit Mythic Pity. So where's the fun in that? Probably actually getting characters from the standard banner. Yeah, never mind. This is why we pull on the special banner. I also need a grind to get Gilgamesh. If I get Dazai, I'm definitely going right back to grinding Fate Portals, I think, because straight up, I just want Gilgamesh as well. I just don't want to miss out. And that's kind of one of the issues I face, personally, is I face an issue known as FOMO. The fear of missing out. And of course, later on, I'll talk more about this update in future videos. I'm probably going to do showcases on the current units that are new to the game, and I have different types of videos and content planned and in the works that are definitely coming up as well. But for the time being, I just need to just play the game and have some fun with you guys. I'm barely off. I'm at 2472, and I need... That's annoying. Ooh, that's annoying. You know what? I think we're just going to go try to pull on the event banner, even though I don't want to. We'll do a couple of the single pulls. Maybe I'll just use all my... What? I mean, hey, it is what it is. Winners win, losers lose, you know what I'm saying? What just happened, dude? That's actually so much better than my Made. Why did I even go as far as doing anything on Made? That's great. We might as well just full send it for the last batch. Yeah, we saw my luck potion, so let's just keep going at this point, because I still need the star fruit. And now I'm definitely going to go flex that I got Chuyo on all my friends that don't have Chuyo yet, because I unironically wanted that character so bad in particular, because here we have a goated hill unit. Here we have 2 goated ground units. And then on top of that, a Sushi is a goated bleed unit. That's also a ground unit. And then if I get Dazai just nullifies everything. So all we're really missing at this point is to keep grinding to evolve, get a Sushi as well, and then keep grinding to Evo, Dazai, and all the other characters from the event. And then hopefully my sanity will be restored after I obtain all the event characters, and that'll be very nice. I barely have enough for the pink star fruit. That's okay. I gotta keep grinding them, and I gotta keep checking the challenges to make sure that we are set for that. And it looks like this one is star fruits, but it's short range. I guess we will try it with this team real fast. I think I'm mainly gonna go for Medei in this. We'll go ahead and give this a shot. We'll see how that goes. And then I think we'll go ahead and call the video there. Mainly because this is just kind of me making a video saying, hey, I'm back. I had a little bit of some mental health issues going on there. As you guys might already know, I have been somewhat diagnosed with depression, and I am working on it, and I've gotten better with it. It's not perfect by any means, but we're getting there. We're getting there. But with my current plans with content creation, I definitely think I'm back, and I'm back at doing the content creation grind once again. I kind of want to go back to what I was doing before, of where I was just uploading content, having fun with it, and just overall having a great time making content, doing whatever I like, and I don't know, just having fun with it, to be honest. That's one of the things that I felt like I struggled with my content lately, is trying to put my brain back in the spot that I was in when I was first initially starting out with YouTube and growing like insanely fast. Some of you guys who've been watching me for a long time probably know exactly what I'm talking about. And I'm just kind of missing the information that my brain once had in regards to how I was doing my content creation before. Because before, it's like I didn't really care what people think. I did what I wanted, when I wanted. I had fun with it. I focused on gameplay and educational content in terms of like gaming educational stuff, such as like tutorials and guides and whatnot. And I think I just want to come back and do that stuff. And there's still a chance that randomly one day I'll probably go back and revisit a Roblox SCP game. In fact, that's kind of still one of my ideas that I'm planning on doing sometime. Just because I think it'd be fun to revisit some of those games I used to play. But as of right now, I don't really have specific set. I just kind of do whatever content I want to do whenever I feel like doing it. That's why you guys saw a bunch of these videos I made recently with the Demonologist, Holo Cure. And then we also had a couple different Roblox games. I think one was the Storage Room. I know that a lot of you guys actually seem to laugh at that. That was pretty good. I did record a bad business video, but that bad business video, after I thought back on it, it wasn't a really good, solid recording session, so I scrapped it. I'm sorry that for those of you that want to see me play bad business again. It's coming, but your boy needs to cook. As of right now, I can give you guys a heads up on what I'm planning for Anime Adventures. And kind of with Anime Adventures, I'm just planning on making some tutorial stuff, showcases of the units, just having fun playing the game, and educating where I can educate, if that makes sense as well. And we will definitely take some deep dives into the stats of some of these units, because some people just don't know how to describe and explain these things. And those of you guys who have watched any of my tutorials in the past, a lot of you guys have said I'm really good at it. So you know what? We're going to go right back to it. We're going to see if I can still teach the way that I used to, which I'm pretty sure I can. I still hear it all the time that you guys loved my type of content, regardless if it was entertainment focused or educational. So we'll see. We'll see how that all goes. Now, there is one thing for all the Anime Adventures players out there that I do need your guys' help with. I need to know what you guys feel is the quickest way to earn gems outside of the Infinity Castle and outside of doing quests and daily quests and whatnot. Like, if there was a specific level that you grind for gems, and if it was an infinite mode or not, that sort of thing. If you guys have any information on that, please leave that in the comment section below, so that way I can keep note of that and try it out for myself. And that's another thing I wanted to ask as well, is if you have any information on the best way to grind the Battle Pass XP as well, let me know that as well, because I am genuinely interested in see all of your guys' different methods of getting all of those things done, so that way we can all help the community not be terrible players. Because I know some of you guys in the Anime Adventure community, okay? I know that we've all at least had our own fair share of people playing this game that are absolutely terrible, and yet they have like a unique unit, and they have never played a tower defense game in their life, and they'll place like their unit in somewhere. They're just bad players, essentially. It's awful. So let's work together to educate, shall we? And if you guys also love gacha games, I'm planning on doing some stuff on Honkai Star Rail and Genshin Impact, but those are probably going to be a little while for me to get into, because they are a little bit more of a steep thing to get in. And when I say steep, they're not just steep in terms of content, they're also steep in cost. I gotta definitely look into the calculations a little bit more between Medei and Chuyo, but I know for a fact that Chuyo is extremely promising with its damage output, as well as Chuyo's burn damage, I think. I'm not entirely sure what type of damage it does. All right, let's see what star fruits I get. Red and 3 epic. Ugh. I mean, that's better than nothing, I suppose, but I definitely need something better. But anyways, thank you guys all so much for watching. I know that this particular thumbnail is probably going to be sucky, but that's something I have to work on when I have more time, and I'm definitely getting more and more control over my life and my scheduling and time and whatnot. So you guys can expect my videos regularly once again, and on top of that, you guys can expect better thumbnails going forward. And then maybe later on, better editing too. We'll see. I don't know. I'm not going to get in too deep into that. But anyways, thank you guys all so much for watching. I really appreciate all of you guys. Thank you for sticking with me. I know that my channel has been a roller coaster. We started off strong, grew really hard, then fell off even harder. But you know what? It's a learning experience. It's a journey that we can all have together. So I really appreciate those of you guys who have still stuck around and still watch my content to this day. You guys mean a lot to me. And yeah, I'm not going to make any more promises about sticking to games or quitting games anymore, because obviously I can't hold those promises anymore. But nonetheless, thanks again. I'll see all of you guys in the next one. Bye-bye!